I don't know how many months later. I don't know, it was almost 2 years, I think. Well, they're doing that on purpose. They are trying to throw monkey wrenches into what he's doing. And yes, it is illegal. There was a lot of travesties committed against him. He kept filing these patriot argument suits thinking that they're going to work, and really what it was doing is taking a stick and just ramming it into the hornet's nest over and over and over again. And they're like, okay, well, we're going to make your life really miserable. You're trying to make ours, we're going to come back at you. So anyway, I just wanted to kind of go over that, and that's my take. There might be people say, oh, you were against. No, I'm not. I'm not against Ken Hovind. I love the man. I love him in Christ. I do. I truly do. But I also love him enough to tell him the truth. And there's other people I believe, pastors out there and think that also tried to, I'm not going to mention any names, but they tried to kind of steer him in the right direction when this was all brewing way back. And he kind of went his own way, did his own thing, used the patriot argument, and has just been emphatic that is the way that he is going to pursue it. And I'm telling you, it doesn't work. And all this is further evidence it doesn't work. They won't recognize it. Even if you're right, it doesn't matter if the court system won't recognize it. And then they're going to go to the jury and say, what is this guy? He's some kind of crazy man. What is this? And they're gonna bring all this stuff up, and the jury's gonna be like, what? So it's a no-win situation when you try to use those patriot arguments in court. And he used ones, the stuff that he was bringing up, the stuff I never even had heard of. I mean, wow. So I say this as an example for my listeners. If you're contemplating doing this, I would highly discourage you from going that route. I've never seen it end well when you go that route. Regardless of how right you may be or think you are. You go into a U.S. court jurisdiction and you got to play by their rules. They have a rubber ruler. They stretch it any way they want. And even if you're right, they're not going to let you get the upper hand on them. And that goes with the IRS or even the court system. And that's pretty much my take on it. Obviously, nothing's changed as far as I want to see this man out of prison. And I just gave you all the information on what you can do further and to pray if you feel so led to fast about it. And but as far as that goes, I just wanted to kind of give you an update there on this. And so now then we're going to segue into the next report. This just came out last night. And this is a contrast of, you have poor Ken Hovind in jail for, 100 months. And he's in a 7x9 cell in lockdown 23 hours out of the day. And they also know that he wants to expose the prison system and the court system. And he's written all these books, and he's gotten like 2 more doctorates since he's been in there, and some other degree. And they know that. See, the problem is he's telegraphing all of his punches, and he's basically saying what he wants to do. So now they're saying, oh, really? Okay, well, we're going to put you in lockdown 23 hours of the day. We're going to put you in isolation. Basically, it sounds like he's an ADSEG, which is administrative segregation, in a 7x9 cell with a sleeping on the floor with a bunkmate in lockdown 23 hours out of the day. They're wanting to make sure he has as little. So this is why I don't feel all warm and fuzzy about, oh, well, he got off on 3 of the 4 counts. Yeah, but the one has an unlimited sentencing potential, and he's already 62. It's not like, they give him a 30-year sentence or whatever, or, and want to keep him in there. He's probably never going to see the light of day. Or who knows, 100-year sentence. I've heard that bantered around. So that's up to this wicked judge, Casey. So that's something that you want to think about there. Judge Rogers, yeah. Judge Casey Rogers? Judge Rogers, yeah. Okay, so anyway, that's something that you want to kind of bear in mind there.